a traditional honors song was performed here on the shoreline of the Thompson River, tobacco was put in the water as part of a ceremony to bring home the spirits of the many children who were forced onto cattle trucks from across BC and brought to the Kamloops Indian Residential School. For many family members and survivors, today was very emotional. The Adams Lake Indian Band organized this event to finally bring home the spirits of their children who attended the residential school. Many survived, but left a part of themselves trapped inside this building after enduring horrific abuses, and others never made it home.
215 found in the graves. We're going to honor them with some prayers, with some songs, with some unity.
Countless stories have emerged of former students who would run away through this field to get away from the school and end up here at the Red Bridge, but they didn't know which way was home. They would eventually be caught and brought back to the school and severely punished. A walk was organized to bring those spirits home, and it began on the Red Bridge with close to 400 descendants, survivors, supporters, and leaders. We met Leonard Ignace along the walk.
My three sisters went to the residential school here, and they all passed away because of the abuse they suffered in there. It wasn't a good story.
The walkers then gathered in the powwow arbor before going the rest of the way. The discovery of the 215 graves of children as young as 3 years old was heavy on everyone's minds, knowing that just steps away, they laid there in unmarked graves until now, confirming what survivors have been saying for years.
Some carried this for 80 years, 70, 60, 50, 40 years. They carried these memories. They carried these stories. So these children today, they've shown themselves to the world, and they've shown themselves for a very specific purpose. It's to heal.
Cookbee Roseanne Casimir, chief of the Kamloops Tissaquepum, says her community will continue to offer full support to all the nations that want to conduct ceremonies for the children found so far. And with that, the Walking the Spirits Home walk began with elders in wagons pulled by teams of horses, kids being pushed in strollers, and families and supporters walking to honor the lost children. We caught up with Leonard Ignace again as the walkers were leaving the school grounds. What are your thoughts when you see that building?
Trauma, abuse, physical, mental, sexual. And I just want a flaming arrow. It's just an eyesore for all the victims of what happened. Every time they drive by, I imagine they're just bringing back memories of what happened to them.
The walk lasted 3 days and ended 65 kilometers away on the Adams Lake Indian Band traditional territory, with drummers lined up welcoming the spirits of the children home, finally. Tina House, APTN National News, to Kamloops.